Hey guys, and welcome to a quick update on the Zidoo H6 Pro. And last week Zidoo released just a new firmware update for this machine, and I'll post on screen so that you guys can take a look on some of the improvements that they mentioned that they did. And I'm not going to focus on all of them, but there are a couple of interesting ones, which are Netflix HD and YouTube 4K, and spoiler alert, 50% of those did not work. Now, before we move on to some details, let me mention that the online update was not working. So I had to download the firmware from Zidoo's website, and you guys just search on the forum and you will find a link if you are interested in doing this update. Now, once we put the file on a microSD card, we only need to select local update. It's pretty straightforward, just press next and so on and so forth, and the machine will do everything else for us. Now, once the update was finished, I wanted to try to find out if the two issues that I found on the first review that I did to this machine were fixed, and unfortunately they are not. So in terms of Wi-Fi, the H6 Pro, as you guys remember on my initial review, was bad, and guess what is still bad? As you guys can see on screen, there are really low speeds to consume high bitrate multimedia, which is almost all the multimedia that we consume these days. So my opinion here still stands: if you are going to use a machine or an Android TV box through Wi-Fi, which is something that I don't use myself, but if you are, then this is not the box for you. On the other hand, also on the 4K H.265 10-bit videos through Kodi, the H6 Pro, is not able to stream those movies correctly. As you can see, they stutter and the experience is still not good. So having that said, Zidoo did not fix these two issues, and at this moment, guys, I'm really starting to believe that the Wi-Fi issue is on the hardware and not on the firmware. But moving along, in terms of Netflix, there are great news. As you can see on screen, I had to disable or only install the version of Netflix that I had, and then using the shortcut on the home screen of the Zidoo UI, we just need to press that button. It will download the Netflix app, and then once we insert our details, username and password, we will have access to Netflix HD, as you guys can see on screen. I also recorded a few images before and after so that I could show you guys with more detail. Hopefully I can show that on screen. I'm not really sure about the quality that you guys will see, but what I can say is that here I definitely see the difference, and at this moment the H6 Pro is playing Netflix HD, which has a great difference from the 480p that was playing previously. So I'm just not sure how the image will be after this particular video be compressed. Now, the other thing that Zidoo said they would improve on this particular device was the YouTube experience up to 4K and 4K, as you guys saw on the image that I showed. But what I can say is that it's not working as they mentioned. Now, on the tablet version of YouTube, what we can see is up to 1440, which is not bad at all. But on the TV app for YouTube, only goes up to 1080, as you guys can see on screen. I did try several 4K videos, but the maximum that this machine is achieving at this moment is 1080. So whatever Zidoo needs to do, they need to do it, because it's not working at 4K or even at 2K. Only 1080, which is not bad, but they are saying that they are doing it 4K, and it's not true at this moment. It's only 1080. And for those of you that will ask, hey Robert, were you using your display at 4K resolution? Were you using a 4K display? Yes, guys, I was, and as you can see on screen, just for those settings that will ask, yes, there was 4K resolution at 30 Hertz, and it's a no-go. So only 1080 at this moment. Now, there are other machines that do 4K. The NVIDIA Shield has been doing since ever that I have the Shield, and also I've tested recently the Minix U9H, which is also doing at this moment YouTube 4K, and I'll show you guys some images on screen, which is great. So I believe that this is only a matter of time until pure Android TV boxes like the H6 Pro gets the 4K capability on YouTube. But Zidoo, this is something that you are not doing yet, so probably you need to fix something first before you mention that you are going to deliver 4K. Now, on the other hand, I'm not sure if you are aware, Zidoo, if any of you guys are watching the video, your machine is actually doing YouTube 360 on the TV app, which is great. I just updated a few days ago the NVIDIA Shield just to try this feature, and the Zidoo H6 Pro is the first machine actually that I've tested on the TV app doing 360, and it's working great. So Zidoo, instead of stating 4K, probably you should state 360 videos on the YouTube app. Now let me be clear that on pure Android TV boxes we have been using the tablet version and also the TV version, as you guys prefer, but we have these two options, and on the tablet version with the Air mouse we could achieve the 360 experience, which was great. At least it's something that I enjoy to play from time to time, but on the YouTube TV app version it was not possible until recently, and I only tested on the Zidoo H6 Pro because on the NVIDIA Shield got the update a few days ago and I wanted to test out if any other machine was working. I had my hands on the Zidoo H6 Pro, and as you guys can see, working great. And that is it. Hope that you guys enjoyed this quick update on the Zidoo H6 Pro. Now, some things have improved, especially the Netflix HD capability, which is always great, but it still have a few things to get improved, and Wi-Fi is one of them. Not sure if it's going to happen or not, and the H.265 4K 10-bit it's another, and of course YouTube another, and probably a few other things that I did not use on this particular machine. But that is it, guys. Hopefully this video is helpful in some way, and if it is, don't forget that usual thumbs up. My name is Roberto George, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.